Hi everybody, it's Z with a quest with another rescue here. Um, this was in April of this year, and so let me get started here. Uh, this is another one of those rescues that could have not been done without the fundraiser or without all those who have been helping us. So here I am again, thanking you, but it seems I can never thank enough. Every time we rescue these kids, I sort of have a PTSD moment, but in a good way. Bet you never heard that before. Uh, the team gathers in our way, and we take in all the intel from the past and current rescues. Then we come up with a plan that will get all the kids out with the best chance we have to do so without any harm. So many skills come to the table, and I get kind of euphoric just thinking I'm a part of this. Then all is set with everybody having their say. Uh, this does not mean that we always agree, but once we have decided on a plan, that's what it is. Everybody's on board. A lot of nerves come with knowing the responsibility that we have. Uh, but during the rescue, I have to wait till I hear back. And when we have completed the rescue, I become overwhelmed with flashes of the memories of what we just did. I am so proud of each and every one of our team, and I thank those on the ground, those praying and assisting us with funds, computer people, board members, all those involved, big or small. And I remember what the Dalai Lama once said: if you think you are too small to make a difference, tell that to the mosquito. I love that one. Uh, I always remember the rescues where I was captured by the eyes of one of our kids and how they just penetrate the soul. I feel love like I've never felt in all my life until I began this journey. My passion is to end child sex slavery, and uh, it's an opportunity that came up to rescue some children in a heavily populated area. We had to use this to our advantage. For several blocks, it was one way in and one way out. As I have explained before, these areas and brothels are owned by the gangs. The people in these areas, no matter how they feel about it, cannot help us because of the retaliation that would come from the gangs. So our hope is to find anyone that will not interfere with us. Uh, we also use team members and volunteers that blend in well. Now for the plan. The spotters were already in place on rooftops and in and around the shops along the path in and out. Also, we had them covering the three ways that we will leave. We would have had two small trucks parked near the brothel filled with empty boxes and canvases covering the sides. People standing around on the street is common sight, especially during the busy hours. But this street is very narrow, and anything could cause our escape to be interrupted. So the street will be monitored by official-looking volunteers. If anyone has a delivery, they will be moved out of the way without drawing any attention. And if they refuse, we would move it for them. Then once we were all in place, 5 team members, along with the commander, would enter the front door and take down the 2 guards. To move in to control the kids and check for any other guards or customers, uh, and then deal with them. At this time, 2 more of our teammates would take up guard at the front doors. There would only be doors and no windows. The brothel was built a wall to wall with other businesses. If there was ever a fire on the street, it could take out the whole block of buildings. The kids would be moved quickly to the door where our trucks would be waiting. with boxes removed and the gates shut. Uh, Team members would be in the trucks as room allowed. The two team members in the back is always mandatory. Once these kids were safely in the trucks, we would move toward the safe house while the remaining team would casually walk out along with the volunteers uh, to locate our other transports. When they have confirmed all to be clear, they will follow behind our precious cargo to the safe houses and then go to their final destination. Time allowed for the in and out raid would be 7 minutes. Due to the tight confinement of the rescue location, many of the team and volunteers would have to take position before we could activate the rescue. We had to pay many of the locals to position themselves to aid us in this rescue without them knowing what we were doing. We used taxis, tuk-tuks, motorcycles, and a few delivery trucks. This is a major operation and would test our ability and communication methods to accomplish our rescue. The big factor is the combined skills of our team. They will have to have had a lot of experience with this sort of distraction to be able to see the whole picture at once, and they especially need to the innate ability to improvise at a moment's notice without ever breaking one moment of the rescue plan. Thankfully, all went just as we had planned. The 7 minutes was exact, but not too fast or too slow for us to pull this off. They did it. I love our team. It has been, it has to be something beyond our skill. It's our hearts that make this happen for these kids, and the hearts of all of you that believe in us. It is so much pressure to make all of you proud. All the kids were in bad health, but all would be healed in time. We had what we needed because of the fundraiser. So again, I thank you. We have 14 new additions to our Quest family, and as of this time in history, they all have a new path in their history to be a child again with friends, love, and learning. Thank you, the Quest family. Our previous total was 1,495, 1,509 since the fundraising event was 144. The Quest, all the Quest stories can be found at our website, the Quest, ECSS.org. That's ECSS, Ending Child Sex Slavery. So anyway, there we are. At this point, we're at 1,509 total rescued. All and 100% retention rate. We haven't lost a single one of them, and there's not one of them that we don't know where they are. All right. Thanks for now. We'll be back with more.